Howdy folks, Jesse with Blunderbuss Audio here, showing off this Danalectro 59 reissue on the bench. Going to do a restring of this one. It's a little bit dusty, a little bit tired, needs some attention. So first thing, we're going to get the old strings off. This bridge is kind of strange. It has to kind of come out, the strings wrap around from the back. It's actually a pretty good design once you know how it works. Easy to adjust and all of that. So yeah, strings are off, taking off all of the plastic control knobs and surfaces, hitting all of the stainless steel parts with some steel wool, just to get any sort of rust or sort of marks off of them. Bit of body cleaner there, just to freshen up the finish as well. The control knobs are plastic. The body itself is a kind of like a masonite or like a low density fiberboard sort of thing. The guitar is incredibly light and it's great to play. Get the old buckaroo cymbal cleaner and polish those frets up there using more steel wool on the buckaroo there. Bit of isopropyl to clean that off. Then we've got the ultimate lemon oil, of course. That's to treat the fretboard. The timber on the fretboards tend to dry out over time, so the lemon oil is good to just sort of keep that nice and conditioned. Now I'm hitting, again, just more steel wool on the steel parts there, and because I'm a bit of a nerd, I even went and took the, once I find the right screwdriver, there we go, took the screws out of the pick guard and hit them with some steel wool as well, just to shine those up a little bit. Normally I would replace those, but they weren't too bad, so just a quick hit with the steel wool, fix them up nicely. Putting all of the control knobs back on, making sure they're all working. I have already checked the electronics on this guitar, so no need to do that. Got my favorite strings now, for this guitar at least, the Elixir 10 to 46s. So as I said, with this bridge, you can kind of load the strings into the back of the bridge and then install it, and then you can start to restring. I know some guitarists or repairers would have special knots or special ways of tying the strings off. I literally just jam it through, pull it back a couple of frets and start winding, and the string friction will hold it onto the tuning peg with no issues. I've never had an issue with guitar strings sort of slipping out or anything like that. I like with this guitar, I like to start with the low and high E strings just to make sure everything's in the right spot, and then go through and get the rest of the strings. Here we go. Now I'm just in super speed, adjusting that bridge back down to the correct height, and doing a quick rough tune there. Snipping off the end of those strings. You do not want to be careful when you are doing that, because you do not want to snip a new string off the guitar. I've done that once before, very embarrassing. But there we go. That's the Danalectro 59 reissue. Let's hear how it sounds.